We're in. We are in. My glasses are coming off. Just. Hello guys, welcome back. Part 2 of the ultimate Cyprus bass adventure. I am excited. I'm nervous. We need to get a bass. I'm going to the tackle shop. You're coming with me. Let's go. Right, I've just arrived. It looks less like a shop and more like a shed. There it is. And it also looks very closed. There is a number on the door, so I think I'll give it a ring because it says it opens at 4 and it's 10 past, so maybe they're a bit late opening up. They are slightly flexible. Oh, the guy's just waved to me pulling up. I think that's him. I'll see you in a second. I was after some advice and I'm trying to catch some bass, or a bass, from one of the dams. Yeah. I went up to Chorus for 2 evenings but didn't catch anything all the way through.
We have here the big one.
Yeah. Chorus?
Chorus.
Yeah.
But it's because it's too many.
Yeah, very big. Yeah.
It's very big. It's not easy to catch something.
Yeah, I know. Nice selection of lures in here. I feel like I need to buy something now because it's like when you go into a pub to use the toilet, innit? You've got to buy a pint. Right, so I've just got a couple of these tiny little sort of soft plastics with a little round jig head in the end of them. €3.50. I basically only bought them because I felt rude just going in there and asking for some advice and not buying anything. I was hoping for a little bit more clarity. I was hoping for a miracle, to be honest with you, but it didn't happen. There was a guy you will have seen, I think I pointed him out on the Chorus Dam, who advised me to go to another dam called Acna Dam on the other side of the island, which I have fished before a few years ago and it was incredible. But because it was so far away, it's like a 2-hour drive. I was trying to find something a little bit more local to where I am, really. But it looks like that's where we're gonna have to go. It's gonna have to wait till Saturday. It's Wednesday now. So part 2, I think, will be on the Acna Dam. And fingers crossed, because that place was full of bass last time. Fingers crossed we'll get that bass that we're dreaming of, that I have stretched out over 2 videos. Oh, right. See you Saturday. Right, we're here. We're on the Acna Dam. Please excuse the mic cover in the top of this shot. Once I realised afterwards, looking back on it, I took the mic cover and I gave it a little haircut with my scissors. So hopefully it didn't affect the rest of the video too much. If it does, just try and ignore it and concentrate on my sparkling personality and incredible presenting skills. I'm excited, but as with the other dam that we went to, the water levels are dangerously low. Where I'm standing was actually fully submerged last time I was here. I'll just show you. You can probably see all these trees and those reeds in the distance there. We're all just kind of poking over the top of the water last time we were here. Got my other mate Jake over there, another Jake, not the original, another one. He's already fishing, he's not had any luck. Now I think at this end of the dam, it's a little bit shallow. We're gonna get a bass today. Let's pray for it. Come pray with me together. Let's do it together. Give us a bass, give us a bass, give us a bass. Let's go, let's do this. Right, first cast on the Acna Dam. what I'm going for, because the water's quite coloured. It's quite rough, but it's extremely coloured. A lot of the mud's just getting stirred up because of the current. So I'm going for the spinnerbait because it gives a lot of vibration. Fingers crossed. This video, we're gonna get a bass. I'm saying it now. Let's do this. Lovely cast, if I do say so myself. Oh, I thought that was a fish then. Tighten that drag up. That could have been a fish, mate. It's supposed to be bad luck anyway, innit? Catching a fish first cast. Lovely cast. Do say so myself. Sorry about that, mate. We're in. We are in. I ain't even got the main camera. Can you grab the camera, Jake? We've got one. Oh, it's no monster. Well, I'm just going to hold him there until Jake gets the main camera. Ha ha ha! Oh my God, I am buzzing. It's not in the car, it's there, mate. It's right there. Well, after 3 sessions, we've finally got one. He's no monster, but there we have the largemouth bass. These things fight for their size. I don't think I've ever caught such an aggressive fighting fish in all my years of fishing. Can you tell by looking at me how buzzing I am to have this fish? I thought it weren't going to happen. I thought I was going to have to give up. Right, let's get him back. Pretty close in, mate, yeah. Just going to rest him in the shallows until I can feel him ready to kick off. Let him recover, and there he goes. Woo! Yes! Now, I've spoken to a lot of Cypriots, obviously, since I've been in Cyprus, and they're always very polite, very helpful, and all the shops and stuff extra compared to in the UK. I always love that. But what I will say is that when you come to these places where people fish, there's always a lot of rubbish. They just leave things as they are when they just walk away from everything, basically. And I just thought I'd show you, because it just really upsets me, especially because the water level is going to rise again and all this will just end up in the water. Just show you now, I am going to pick some of this up, by the way. So I've got these seats that I've just been sitting on. Old sweet corn tins, cans and bottles everywhere, an old plate, ground bait packets. It's just everywhere. Fishing line all in the tree. I mean, that's probably been lost while the water level was higher, to be fair, but all this, it's just everywhere, man. It's so depressing. Just take your rubbish home with you. My glasses are coming off. Just now, coming to this lake, it's actually quite sentimental for me, because believe it or not, this is where I actually brought my son, this very spot, on his first ever fishing session about 3 years ago. So it's quite weird coming back, especially without him and my wife. Yeah, strange one. I've got some pictures, I think, so I'll put them in the video, hopefully. Maybe a video, but definitely pictures. I'll put them in now. Right, what we're going to do is drive round. The only thing is, obviously, as I mentioned before, what we're actually driving on used to be underwater. So it is a little bit sketchy, but that's why I bought this bad boy and not some little 3 Series BMW or something. It's for these little missions. Right, let's do it. Well, we've made our way down to the dam end of the reservoir. I think it's a little bit deeper down here. In fact, I know it is. Who knows, that might be the answer. Obviously, we've had the one, so I'm absolutely buzzing about that, but I want another one. I want another one. I'm greedy.
I've been here before, familiar with the consequence, still won't close that door. Got a problem with loving longer than I should.
Right, we're at the dam end. I'm using this grub looking thing that I found because, like I said earlier, I've seen someone else using one and I've now found one, so they're obviously popular, yeah. And it does look quite good in the water. Come on, Mr. Bass. Well, that's a goner, but at least it's the one I found. So I'm going to let you into a little secret. When I had that bass earlier, the warden actually turned up and he said, "Oh, you're Gary from We Fishing, yeah?" I said, yeah. He said, "Do me a favour, mate, today." And I was like, "Yeah, what's that?" He said, "Can you give the other anglers a chance?" And I was like, "Oh, do you know what? I've got to make a video on that." And he was like, "Look, you've had one. Just, you know, take it easy now. Give everyone else a chance." So I was like, "Yeah, do you know what? All right." So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of hours. Hence, obviously, no more fish. What I'll do is I'll switch it back on now. So I expect probably another 10 to 15 fish in the next sort of half hour. Let's do it. Right, it's no monster, but we've done it again. Yes. Well. I mean, he's no beast, but there we go. Fish number 2. That is a small largemouth bass on the Old Faithful Senko. It's like every time I've got both cameras on and everything's up and running sweet, the fish just switch off. The time I turn one of the cameras off or both of them off because I'm trying to save battery or whatever, that's when the fish hit the bait, every time. If you're a YouTuber out there, you've probably switched off because you're thinking, who is this absolute numpty? But if you film videos, you know exactly what I'm on about. Every time you switch the cameras off, the fish switch on. Right, let's move on. So I've switched both cameras on now, so it's a guarantee that I'm not going to get a bite. Come on, bass. Come on, Bussy. Bassy, bassy, bassy. Oh, Mr. Bass, why won't you take my bait? It tastes great. Oh, jeez. This is what happens when you stand staring at water for too long. You start to lose your marbles. What's that about switching it back on? You thought I was joking, didn't you? Well, look at that. Here we go again. Another baby, but I'll take it because it's good fun and it makes me look less of a rubbish fisherman to you. Another largemouth bass. Let's get him back. Yeah. Woo! Oh, Jake's had one, so I am sprinting over these ankle breaking rocks so we can catch some footage. Woo!
Yeah. It's a little one.
Ah, so they do exist.
But he's got a big
They're not just a myth made up by the tackle companies to sell me lures.
Wasn't that?
Oh yes, he's a bit bigger. Woohoo! Woo! I mean, he's not massive. He's definitely not massive, but he's a little bit bigger. Hello, mate. Whoa! These fish are so lively. Yeah, you'd be alright to just bring in that one. Let's have a look at him. Hey! Now that is not a bad fish. Come here, mate. Let's get the hook out here. They've got really hard mouths, these, so once they are hooked, it's like they ain't getting off. Oh, come on, geese. Gee. There we go. He's out. That number 4. Not a bad looking fish. He fought like a demon. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! We're winning. Well guys, what a session, eh? I'm absolutely buzzing off the back of that. You would not believe. Can't believe we finally completed it. Largemouth bass, completed it, mate. On to the next one. What is the next one going to be? Who knows? I don't even know yet, but you know full well that it's going to be a banger because it's me. It's We Fish London, baby. Thanks for watching. See you later.